Hello everybody and welcome to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway of the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series Mobile 1 301 and the opening race of the round of 12 here in the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. The Joe Gibbs Racing teammates of Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin will start us on the front row and lead the green flag as we are underway at the Magic Mile here in New Hampshire. Who will find their way into victory lane today and possibly into the round of 8 in the playoffs and be one step closer to becoming a champion is the 20th Christopher Bell, the man who has owned New Hampshire the last couple of years here in the Cup Series, and whatever other series he races in here, is leading the way, driving away from his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate of Denny Hamlin, who's won the last 2 races in a row. And of course, JGR's won 3 in a row to start the playoffs. They have been on a heater as of late, trying to keep that streak going with C. Bell now in the 20, leading the way. Hamlin second, Reddick and Blaney fight for third a bit further back as the Toyotas scoot away from the rest of the field. Christopher Bell, a strong start early to this race here in New Hampshire, leading the way here in lap 23. The 4 and Noah Gragson, smoke coming out the back, and an engine failure for the front row motorsports driver of Noah Gragson, and the tough year continues for that 4 team, and they will park it. Gragson done for the day here in New Hampshire to bring out our first caution. Gragson will DNF in 36, so Bell and Hamlin once again lead us to the green flag here on lap number 28 here in stage number 1. A lot of cars though are a ways behind the fields. We're going green here. It's a very awkward restart. Hamlin will lead that lap across the line for his first lap led on the day here, but the 20 of Bell with a great restart right to the inside, powering by Denny down this back stretch on exit of turn 2, but Hamlin hanging tough the outside, but Bell going to be able to clear Hamlin on entry, or is he? Hamlin fighting back on the outside lane, and this battle for the lead continues here in New Hampshire. This time Christopher Bell will clear Denny Hamlin and maintain control of this race as a bunch of cars coming down pit road further behind him. That's Ricky Stenhouse, Todd Gilliland, Bubba Wallace, Zane Smith, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Cole Custer all come down pit road for I don't know why, but it's going to cost them pretty much their race. They will each go at least 1 lap down in this race and lose a ton of time on the racetrack. Meanwhile, Christopher Bell leading the way here with a couple laps to go here in stage 1, right on the back bumper of playoff driver Brad Keselowski in that Boston Red Sox number 6 BuildSubmarines.com Ford, trying to hold on to the lead lap and hold on to his playoff hopes here, but not a great start to the round of 12 for Keselowski. Here comes Bell to the inside of the 6. We're going to put our first playoff driver lap down, and he will. Keselowski will lose his lap to Christopher Bell here now on the final lap of stage number 1. Keselowski 1 lap down, hoping Bell does not get to John Hunter Nemechek, or else Keselowski will not be in the free pass position. Right now, Brad is in that free pass position, which is huge. That'll allow him to get back in the game here in stage 2 and salvage. He's trying to salvage some positions and points here, maybe make some adjustments, see if that'll improve his car any. But it's been all Christopher Bell, an absolutely dominant stage 1, leading 75 of 76 laps, and through turn 4, Christopher Bell dominates and wins stage 1 here in New Hampshire. Brad Keselowski will receive the free pass. Hamlin is actually 4 laps down at some sort of issue that I missed. Tyler Reddick comes across second, Joey Logano third, Chase Elliott fourth, and Ryan Blaney rounds out the top 5. Followed by Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Alex Bowman, and the final stage point goes to Ross the Boss Chastain and the number 1 machine. But C. Bell dominant in stage 1, picking up the playoff point and the stage win. Hugely helpful to his cause to make the round of 8. Now we're going to get back underway here in stage number 2. A bit of a disconnect once again, a little bit further back in the pack right on that Chastain-Busher area, but it's Bell and Reddick now the front row. Keep in mind, Denny Hamlin is 4 laps down, trying to come back from that, so he's going to be fighting basically the rest of the day to salvage whatever points he can. But C. Bell, another great restart, easily clear for the race lead, and it seems like Christopher Bell is untouchable today here in New Hampshire. Just an absolute dominant car, dominant driver. So far, no one has really been able to compete with him. Hamlin did for a little bit, but then he had that issue, put him 4 laps down, so he's not even in the picture anymore. And C. Bell just in complete control here at the Magic Mile until he gets into lap traffic, dealing with Cole Custer and Kyle Busch. Here comes Tyler Reddick in the 45 to the inside. They're 3 wide for the lead, and Reddick will take the lead away from Christopher Bell on lap 107. Only the second lap. Bell is not led in this race. The 45 of Tyler Reddick out front, leading here in New Hampshire in stage number 2, passing Seabell in lap traffic. A tremendous move right there. Bell now forcing it 3 wide on Custer, and Kyle Busch here trying to work his way forwards to get this lead back. A very intense fight through lap traffic, very similar to what we saw in the truck race yesterday with Corey Heim and Ty Majeski fighting for the win. Heim ultimately coming out on top in that one. This time Bell and Reddick still side by side. Bell now stuck behind Suarez. Reddick on the outside behind the 16 of AJ Allmendinger as they continue to battle here. Justin Haley holding everyone up at the lead of this pack. Even Logano is closing in further back, but now Bell gets the lead back from Tyler Reddick using AJ Allmendinger as a pick. But now Reddick returns the favor using Justin Haley as a crossover move to the inside of Bell. And Reddick and Bell continue to put on a show fighting for the lead here in New Hampshire. And Chase Elliott in third place is closing in. The 9 is within striking distance. He's just got to find a way by the 8 of Kyle Busch here. And he can easily find himself in second as Tyler Reddick seems to be the one guy who can compete with Christopher Bell in the long run here. Reddick leading some laps here in New Hampshire. A strong stage 2 until Bell gets to the inside of Reddick as Reddick gets trapped behind Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And that will allow Bell to go once again back to the top of the leaderboard here in New Hampshire, taking the lead here in what's been a more entertaining stage 2 than what we saw in stage 1. Bell gets the lead back from Reddick. Elliott Logano still lurking in the background, trying to find their way to the front. And now Tyler Reddick is once again not giving up, taking the fight to the 20 of Bell. He'll use Zane Smith as a pick, and now Reddick back to the lead once again here, having a tremendous stage number 2. Tyler Reddick, could this be the day he gets that second win of the campaign and punches his ticket to the round of 8? That would be huge, but Seabell swings to the inside into turn 1 here on lap 127, and Bell will go back to the front of the pack by a nose here as they work on Riley Herbst and John Hunter Nemechek and lap traffic McDowell in this grouping as well. Reddick on the outside, Bell on the inside. Which lane will prevail here into turn 3? I mean, there's faster cars on the bottom with Nemechek and Bell compared to Herbst and Reddick, and it looks like it's going to be Christopher Bell who takes the lead back from Tyler Reddick for now, but this battle still continues down the front stretch and into turn 1. Neither man wanting to give up that lead, but it looks like Bell will take it here from Reddick. That he will. So Bell now back in control, and now on lap 139, a little later in the stage, he's now lapping the 17 of Chris Buescher, our second playoff driver to lose a lap, alongside Keselowski, our third playoff driver, Ross Chastain, about to go a lap down as well. Some big name playoff guys losing laps here because Seabell has been so dominant. Chastain's 10th place. 10th place is going a lap down. This is unbelievable. This is unprecedented performance here from Christopher Bell in New Hampshire. Chastain now a lap down with just 9 cars on the lead lap, the last one being the 48 machine of Alex Bowman, who survived that round of 16. Now here we are, a couple laps to go in this stage, and Bell will lap Bowman as his final pit stop cycle under green cycles out. Bell to the lead, Bowman 1 lap down in 9th. And the 20 well on his way to a stage sweep and could be on his way to a max point stay here to transfer that next round of the playoffs. You'll see if he can hold on, but it looks like Seabell is the man to beat here. Final lap, stage number 2 here in Loudon, and Christopher Bell has a comfortable lead over Tyler Reddick and is just making it look easy here today in New Hampshire. Easily going by Hocevar there to put him multiple laps down, already down to just 8 cars on the lead lap, a 4-second lead. A dominant performance here today. This man is going to be hard to beat in the final stage. The Rheem Toyota Camry going to get it done once again. Christopher Bell will win stage 2 and sweep the stages in dominant fashion here today in New Hampshire. He is on 1 today. Tyler Reddick through to second, so the free pass will go to the 48 of Bowman. Logano, Elliott, Blaney the top 5. Then Briscoe, Byron, Larson, Bowman, and Chastain once again rounding out the top 10. So the exact same guys, a slightly different order than stage 1, earning stage points. Logano is still the only non-playoff driver in the top 10, and he is in 3rd. But tremendous job today from Christopher Bell. Absolutely dominant. Has led the most laps. Swept the stages so far. 20 stage points. He is setting himself up well for a really deep championship push here. The second half of the field is yet to catch up to the top 6 guys here in the running order. Reddick now once again got a shot at Christopher Bell in the outside lane, and the 45 easily gonna be Bell into turn 1. Tyler Reddick once again back to the race lead here in New Hampshire. I mean, it's like Reddick has the speed to compete with Bell here all day. The thing is, over the long run, Bell is just too good for Reddick to hold down. We'll see if that holds true on this restart once again. Right now it's Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell. Now the 20 gets back to the inside. Christopher Bell just too strong for Tyler Reddick here. And with 96 laps to go, Bell back in the lead in New Hampshire over Tyler Reddick and Joey Logano. Here at the Magic Mile, trying to punch his ticket to the round of 8. But now Logano on a pit cycle here, cycles to the race lead here. With, just about a little under 50 to go in this race. Could Joey Logano steal this win in the transfer spot from Christopher Bell? But Bell gets back to the inside of Logano. Here with just 26 laps to go and lap traffic. Bell takes advantage of Joey Logano, gets by him, and gets back into the race lead. And that might be all she wrote here. It's coming to the white flag, waving in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here from the Magic Mile in New Hampshire for Christopher Bell, who has been absolutely spectacular today, dominant in every nature of the word, leading well over 200 laps in this race, has the Xfinity fastest lap, swept both stages, going to be a max points day, and most importantly though, a transfer to the round of 8 in the playoffs with an early victory. He will not have to worry about Kansas next week or the Charlotte Roval as a dominant performance is completed, and Christopher Bell wins at New Hampshire. He's going to the round of 8. What a performance from the 20. Absolute domination. Joey Logano in second. Ryan Blaney in third. Tyler Reddick and Chase Elliott run out the top 5. Chase Briscoe, last car in the lead lap, in 6th place. Then the Hendrick trio of Byron, Larson, and Bowman alongside Ross Chastain's Trackhouse Chevy rounds out the top 10. Bell leads 237 of 301 laps to get his 11th career victory, 4th on the season, and JGR has now won 4 races in a row to kick off these playoffs. Unbelievable run they are on. As Bell, of course, also gets the Xfinity Fastest Lap Award, so max points day for Bell. 61 points in his bank and an automatic transfer to the round of 8 for our 2023 Series champion. Joey Logano, a great effort, best of the rest award in second. Blaney, Reddick, Elliott, Briscoe, Byron, Larson, Bowman, Chastain, all of them got stage points at both stages and top 10 finishes. So good days for them. And then Buescher and Keselowski and Denny Hamlin. Buescher 11th, no stage points. Keselowski multiple laps down 19th. Denny Hamlin recovered all the way to 16th from where he was. That's very impressive. But still not quite what Denny needed here today. And now we're going to update the round of 12 playoff grid. Bell, the only one who can rest easy the next 2 weeks, knowing he's on to that next round. But Byron and Larson still have their good cushions from all the playoff points they have accrued, even though they didn't have the best of runs here today. Then Reddick on down. There is only 21 points between 4th and 10th, so an absolute dogfight. Reddick +8, Bowman +7, Ross Chastain +5, Blaney +4. Chase Elliott on the bubble is 3 points above Chase Briscoe. And most importantly, Denny Hamlin, 13 points below the cut line. And with the Roval in this round, I'd be very concerned. Denny could be a round of 12 exit here. Buescher out by 15. Keselowski pretty much must win at 33 below the next 2 races, but he has been good at Kansas, so keep an eye out for Brad there. And as we conclude this episode, as always, I'm going to go shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much to JJ, Brenda Breen, and Jeremy Isley. Really appreciate your guys' support. It means a ton to me. Helps the channel and I continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now pushing towards 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you are watching and not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds. I would really appreciate it. If you want to be like these 3 and get a shout out at the end of the video, link is in the description down below. So until next week at Kansas Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.